on air, online, on mobile. Fox Toledo News at 6:30 starts right now.
Thankfully, those floodwaters are starting to recede in Findlay. Good evening. I'm Laura Emerson.
And I'm Sean Haggerty. Here's the news for Tuesday, March 1st. Findlay residents are being advised to stay home as the floodwaters still have many streets shut down. But there's some good news tonight. Fox Toledo's Heather Miller is in Findlay now with the latest. Heather?
Yeah, the water level is slowly dropping here in downtown Findlay, and by slowly, I mean very, very slowly, only a few inches since the Blanchard River crested at 8 o'clock this morning at 16.42 feet. Now, at that level, water covers downtown streets and surrounds many businesses along Main Street. I'm also told more than 100 homes are affected by flooding all around the city. However, the situation could have been much worse, is what they're telling me. They said the river did crest about a foot short of what was originally predicted.
Another foot would have impacted a lot more south of the river in downtown Findlay. As it is presently, it's half a block from Main Street for about the first 3 blocks south of the river. Unfortunately, north of the river, those businesses that traditionally get impacted by the flood are impacted once again.
Now, of course, many questions are coming into the city about road closures and cleanup. Well, Findlay has set up a call center to answer those questions. The number you can call if you have any flood-related questions is 419-424-7000. That's 424-7000 for any flood-related questions. Now, as for the water, like I said, it's very slowly receding right now, just a few inches. They are hoping things begin returning to normal within the next couple of days, so they can begin cleanup by the end of the week. Reporting live, Heather Miller, Fox Toledo News.
All right, Heather, thank you very much. And several businesses in Findlay are underwater right now, and that experience is frustrating, especially when many owners say they're not going to be able to get inside their stores and restaurants until that water recedes. Here's Fox Toledo's Allison Brown with how this small business community is sticking together to get through this tough time.
This Findlay flooding, not as bad as August 2007, but that doesn't matter when your business or your friend's business is waterlogged.
It's horrible. It's just, I'm so tired of it. And, you expect it maybe once in a great while, but as often as it's happening, like I said, with the economy, how you got so many issues and concerns right now, to even get through this business, and then something that's out of your control.
Mike EYNON owns Recede's restaurant in Findlay. He remembers the 07 flood well.
We had about 6 or 8 inches of water in our first floor, which is our bar room.
Today, though, it's a different story on parts of Main Street. Definitely several businesses north of the Blanchard River are underwater right now, and it's going to be like that for a while. But south of the river, I'm on dry land, and many business owners on this side are breathing a sigh of relief.
Everybody's pitching in, helping everybody else. You run over next door and help them get up whatever you can, or help place a sandbag.
Ace Hardware didn't experience any flooding, but this business, like many, is reaching out to others in their tight-knit community. People walked into the store today, and even though it was closed, they picked up some items they needed because of the flooding.
Mostly some pump hosing, some pumps coming in. Just bleach now, because people are worried about, of course, the germs, the debris from out of the dirty water.
Just one of the many concerns is the Blanchard River spilled over its banks yet again. Allison Brown, Fox Toledo News.
Thanks, Allison. Firefighters in Norwalk have recovered the body of a woman whose car sank in rising floodwaters yesterday. Authorities pulled the body of 51-year-old Lisa Roswell from her car this morning. She had called 911 around dawn yesterday when her car started filling with water and was then swept toward the Huron River.
Our current flood warning that is in effect in all the counties that you see here will remain in effect until most likely tomorrow night. There may be a few counties that remain under the warning for precautionary measures, but as it looks like now, the Sandusky, the Blanchard, and the Maumee rivers will drop below the flood stage by Wednesday evening. So some good news there. Now, there is some precipitation in the forecast towards the end of the week. We'll have to see how that's going to affect those river levels. Right now, we're seeing a few more clouds build in from the northwest. We're mostly clear for a good portion of of the area, but will be partly cloudy during the overnight hours. Temperatures made it up to 40, and that's where we should be. Our normal or seasonal average is 40 degrees, and right now we're at 39 degrees here in Toledo with a brisk wind out of the southwest. That's when makes it feel a little bit cooler on the outside, but a decent evening overall. We'll be mostly clear in the short-term forecast, but as I said, we'll continue to pick up a few more clouds during the overnight hours. Tonight's temperatures are going to be on the cold side, but not as cold as what they were last night and to start the day today. We'll talk more about that, of course, in your full forecast in just a few minutes.
And stay with Fox Toledo for continuing coverage on this flooding. We're going to keep you up to date on air and online at foxtoledo.com. You can also get your weather updates on your mobile device. We have closings and cancellations along with road closures posted there as well.